All right, man, so I got to ask you, just growing up, Boston, who are some of your favorite players?
Yeah, man, I grew up in a generation where like Joe Thornton and those guys were kind of the big names when I was a kid. And as I got a little bit older was when they won the Stanley Cup there. So it's pretty funny because still playing against some of those guys, Brad Marchand, and playing with Luch here in Calgary was he was one of my teammates who was won the Cup in Boston as well. So yeah, it was probably those guys.
So I got to ask you, man, you being a defensive guy, man, just being able to maybe see Ray Bork and how he's idolized in Boston. Can you talk about that and how did that translate over to your career?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ray Bork is obviously one of the best defensemen ever, and being from Boston, he was a little bit before me, but my dad grew up watching him and loved him as a player, and used to always praise him. And I think just the way he played the game changed a lot for the modern defenseman, and being offensive and getting up into play, and just a great defenseman to watch.
Love it. So if you did a Mount Rushmore for defensive, just defensive guys in hockey, who would be the four that you put on your mountaintop?
I would say Bobby Orr would be one, Nick Lidstrom. I would say I'd put Ray Bork in there, and let me think. That's tough. Fourth one. Scott Niedermayer.
That's a good one. New Jersey great. Okay, Devil great. Okay, I like that. I like that, man. So just seeing yourself on a video game, I got to ask you, I'm pretty sure growing up you created yourself, but to see yourself on a video game, how do you feel about that?
It's pretty cool. My younger brother plays the video game all the time. So I remember the first time that I was in the game. We played against each other, and using my own character was pretty cool. So it's pretty fun. And it's something neat to have grown up playing those games as a child, and be in it is neat.
So 2 more questions, man. So let's just say we had an all-time game. We put you in a different time machine. You could take one goalie from the past and another defenseman from the past. You share the line with them. Who is going to be those 2 guys that you want to play with on your team?
For goalie, I'd probably say Patty Roy. And then for a defenseman, I would probably say Nick Lidstrom.
Ooh, nice. I like that. Last question, man. So, NHL moment. When was the first moment that you realized that, man, I'm in the NHL? Was it a player that you faced when you looked over? When was that moment for you?
Yeah, I think just my first game. My first NHL game was in Nashville, and I was pretty young. I was 18 my first game, and just going in and seeing the crowd and the atmosphere, being in Nashville on opening night, it was just so crazy, and definitely a moment I'll never forget, having my whole family there.